So the area of the natural language processing was been suffering from all this context-based issue for a long time until in the year 2017 a very well-known paper has been came into picture. Google Brain has done a research, and I think Google Brain and University of Toronto has done a research. Toronto, and came up with a new architecture called transformer, which is actually a game changer in NLP. It solves all of the issue of context based and relevance based problem which was happening earlier. The paper is known as Attention is All You Need. Transformer has lots of advantages. Let me tell you, this transformer is really a game changer. It has changed the way NLP has been there previously, before 2017, before the publication of this paper, and after the publication of this paper, people are going crazy, and most of the researchers are using transformer. Even nowadays in industry, transformer has been widely used, and we are using generative AI in a different landscape after transformer has been came into picture. It has lot of disadvantage. It has lot of advantage. Let me chalk it down for you. Earlier I have mentioned that in RNN and the LSTM, it is very difficult to process the data in a parallel way. But in transformer, you can process the data in parallel way. It means that if you have a data, then you chunk it in different parts, and different portion of the data can be run parallelly using multi GPU. So the advantage is that we can do parallel data processing using multi GPU. Another major advantage is that it can process a very long sequence. So when we are giving a long sequence as an input, then earlier architecture RNN LSTM has failed to memorize what has been there previously. But transformer is a game changer, as I have mentioned, that it can process a long sequence and it can remember all of these things using an technique called attention. I will explain about all these things details in my upcoming videos. So it is attention based mechanism. In RNN I have mentioned that it suffers from vanishing gradient problem, but in case of transformer, the concept of vanishing gradient problem is not there. Thus, in short, transformer is able to learn from long input sequences by paying attention to each and every details of the input sequence, and it tries to remember which word is of importance in that input sequence by using self-attention methods, by giving weightage to different words which are of important, and as a result transformer can predict or generate text in a very good way. In my upcoming video, I will talk about details of the transformer architecture. First of all, I will give you an overview of the transformer architecture, and then we will deep dive into the transformer architecture. And it is very important to know about the transformer architecture, because nowadays in generative AI, most of the architectures are based on transformer. Say for an example, the GPT or chat GPT is based on one kind of transformer architecture. It has decoder part to it. See you soon in my next video. We will talk about details of architecture.